Fantastic! The team behind The Day Before, one of the most highly anticipated Steam games that was most wishlisted. It got all the way up to number 1 on Steam's most wishlisted charts. This game was going to blow the world away. Turns out it wasn't like that, and it was all a load of shit, and it was a massive scam. But Fantastic have come crawling back once again. Now, if you don't know, there may have been a video about a week or so ago, it may have been a little bit longer than that, talking about them coming back, bringing out a new game called Escape Factory. Now, the game is what is playing in the background here, and that's what they were after. They wanted to do a Kickstarter, they wanted to come back and apologise. They said they were going to be open, transparent, and there for the community. Not like they were with The Day Before, you know? Quiet, no news, constant delays, then the game comes out, and it is an entirely complete fake scam. But now Fantastic have decided to completely alter course. Everything that they did beforehand has completely been wiped from their Twitter page. As you can see here, they've just got this thing called items. We will go over what that is in just a second. But that is as far as Fantastic's page goes. There is nothing else on there. They've got no new stuff on there. Nothing about Escape Factory. It's all vanished. It's all gone. And they are back with a brand new scam. So, as you can see, they were doing a Kickstarter, they were asking for a load of money, and the game was basically a massive asset flip. But now they've completely removed absolutely everything. And now it seems like they're completely changing course. And while I think this is a shitty move, because the original game would have been a complete asset flip and a bag of shite anyway, they are now moving on to a new prop hunt game. Now, beforehand, they did have a game called Prop Hunt. That did relatively well until they just completely abandoned it and shut off the servers. They went dark, it was full of crashes and bugs, but the people that did play it enjoyed it. It was a good game, it worked well for what it was. There was no fluff with it, what you saw was what you got. It was a standalone game of Prop Hunt with a little bit of a horror aspect thrown in there. And it looked relatively cool. Now, though, they've decided to completely wipe everything from Escape Factory, and as you can see, starting on October the 7th, we've decided to move all our activities over to Discord, where we can engage more closely with the community, join us for latest updates and discussion. As you can see, the tags they're using, I mean, they're fucking idiots. Excuse my French. Why would you use the Escape Factory and The Day Before tag? Don't ride, if you really are changing, do not ride off the popularity of the game that you scammed everybody with. Now, scam may be the wrong word. They did out and out lie, but they didn't get any money as far as we are aware. There's been no indication that they made off with millions of pounds. Yes, shitty practices, shitty to their staff, but they didn't do pre-orders or anything like that, and anybody that did buy The Day Before on release day got their money back, and the game was refunded immediately by Steam itself. And I just think using the hashtag The Day Before is a bit shit. Same with Escape Factory and same with Prop Night. Those three games you don't work on anymore. You don't own anything of them anymore. So don't use them to hype yourself up, especially considering how much of a failure Prop Night and The Day Before was. But now they've posted this on October the 14th. We're getting a lot of inquiries about the new Prop Hunt game. To further explore this idea, we recently conducted a survey to gauge the level of interest. We're happy to report that over 1,303 people expressed support and enthusiasm for creating a new Prop Hunt game. Considering this incredible response, we're carefully considering further development. Our goal is to reach as many of our fans as possible, so stay tuned for updates and thank you for your continued support. And that was closely followed on October the 23rd, just 9 days later. Dear community, we have received many requests for a Prop Hunt game, and after careful analysis and discussion with the team, we've decided that our Escape Factory project has not generated enough interest. Our Kickstarter campaign is unlikely to reach the goal of 20,000 SGD, which, I mean, oh man, how tone deaf are these guys? They are just complete fucking morons. And I know that was a bit mean, but it's true. And people don't deserve hate, but the brothers behind Fantastic are just scum, and they deserve every bit of shit that goes to them. And it's just ridiculous. It hasn't gained enough interest. It was nothing to do with the game. It hasn't gained interest because people don't like Fantastic. What they did to the community and what they've done with previous games is just terrible. But anyway, they do go on to say, with this in mind, we've decided to temporarily suspend work on Escape Factory and postpone it until a more appropriate time. As part of the decision, our Kickstarter campaign has been cancelled and no funds have been collected. However, your wishes are very important to us, and we are happy to announce the start of a development on a new action horror prop hunt game called Items. This is exactly what many of you have been waiting for. Once we have a playable demo, we may launch the new Kickstarter campaign or explore other options for its release. It's important that our players get the chance to play and test the game in advance. Now, this is where it gets absolutely hilarious. Oh man, these guys are, and anyone that supports them are just, you're dumb. Stop. Since the development of Items will require significant resources, we've decided to release mobile games in parallel to support the process. All funds generated from these apps will go directly into development. We believe this will help us create the game of your dreams. Jesus, man. How? What is wrong with people that support these guys? People are supporting them. There are people out there. Their Kickstarter made some money. And I don't understand it. But they're back. They're making mobile games now that are going to fund them making a new prop hunt game. Now, as you can see here, the new action horror prop hunt game Items. Visit the official website. They don't have a Steam page or anything. They're probably banned from Steam. Whether it will actually release on Steam, who knows? But all the Items is the website here, just Items, coming soon, nothing else. There is a press kit, so we'll have a little bit of a look at that. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in the press kit. It's just going to be a logo. And as you can see here, a first look at the game's characters. That is it. I'm pretty sure these are probably store-bought assets or some sort of flips. They're not going to be investing any money into this game. The whole goal of Fantastic is to take, and not invest. They just want to try and steal as much as they can from people, and they're just idiots. They are assholes, and I don't know why people are going to support them. People should not support them or give any money to these people. Now, the Discord is just as degenerate. People are pretending they don't know what the day before is. It's just ridiculous. It's a right mess in the Discord. Anybody that does bring up the day before and the history of Fantastic, everybody that is so naive just goes in there and is like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that never happened. Let's just ignore that. They're going to make an amazing game. They're not going to make an amazing game. This is going to be a buggy piece of shit, same as their latest release, and it's not going to go well. It's not going to go well at all. Anybody that puts money into this is going to lose that money. I don't know how many times people can fall for the same stuff. I can't seem to find any games that they do produce on the App Store. I have had a little bit of a look, but I'm not 100% sure where anything is. I've tried to find stuff, but no, I've looked through Play Store and there's nothing on there. So whatever mobile games they have got coming out, I don't know them yet. I've not seen any releases or any news about any of them, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes. I mean, I highly doubt it's going to go well. It's going to be another absolute mess and shit show. But on brighter news, the day before does have a resurgence, but not from these guys. The day before Reborn sounds pretty damn cool. We will have a video on that at some point in the future. I'm trying to find as much information as I can, but I think it's done by a couple of indie dudes that are trying to recreate what the day before was actually advertised as. And yeah, if that does work, then that would be absolutely fantastic. I did see loads of stuff, but at the moment I can't seem to find anything about it. So I'm going to have a little bit of a look around, see if I can find the original posts and what that was meant to be, if anything has come off of it. But let me know what you guys think. Will you be checking out this game? Let me know in the comments down below. For now, though, I've been Wyatt. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.